My name is Michael McHale. I'm the president of Quintillion, based here in Anchorage, Alaska. I'm pretty much responsible for day-to-day operations and growth of the business. Quintillion, in a word, is a broadband network service provider. Right now, our network is focused on the Seward Peninsula, the Northwest Arctic, and the North Slope. We also have network down through the center of Alaska, but we're essentially looking at providing services to markets like Nome, Kotzebue, Point Hope, Wainwright, Utqiagvik, and Prudhoe Bay, Dead Horse. We're providing services to phone companies and cable companies that in turn they take our big broadband pipes, they connect it into their central offices or their cable head ends and then distribute it to consumers and small business. We also provide services to schools, hospitals, libraries, the oil and gas industry. We're providing services to long-range radar sites. So connecting those radar sites back to the cloud and to the major internet exchange and providers in the lower 48. We often get questions about why is broadband service so expensive in Alaska? Alaska is vast in size, it's sparsely populated. Those two factors alone create an economic condition that's not optimal. There's areas around the country that have abundant broadband, and there's areas around the country that don't. And Alaska is on the far end of the don't. There's lots of opportunity for us to provide that service, provide it in a quality way, and most importantly, an affordable way. At Quintillion, we are technology agnostic. We really look at what is the problem that we're trying to solve, and we attempt to apply the right people and the right technologies to solve that problem. Fiber's not a solution to everything. Fiber is known for very, very high capacity. With what we have lit right now, it's enough to carry all the traffic in and out of Alaska, the entire state, multiple times. Satellite, on the other hand, is a little more limited in terms of capacity. Satellite can be the technology that comes in and really seeds a market to go into the more remote and rural areas where a landline technology can't go, or it's difficult to go, or it's not economically feasible for it to go. Folks can adopt broadband, they can start using it, they'll want more, and as they want more, maybe the fiber technology comes in and bolsters that behind it. Since the network went operational, we have not had to seek another dollar of investment. We've been operating on cash flows generated internally, and we've never had to go back. We've not had to go back to our investor for additional capital for operating expense, for capital expansion, those types of things. Our partners include Alaska Communications. We also partner with Aztec or Arctic Slope. We've shared offices with Alaska, now known as Fastwire. We're looking at some more innovative business development projects with them as well. GCI is a good and trusted partner. And AP Telecom. I'm trying to think who I may have left out. No offense to anybody I did leave out. Think about our mission in three parts. The first is to connect Alaskans to each other and to the rest of the world. So really focus on Alaskan consumers of broadband. Continue to provide broadband services in and throughout Alaska by expanding our network deeper into the rural and more remote areas. Number two is to really position Alaska and take advantage of its strategic location in the world and create a broadband gateway. And we'll use the network to interconnect three continents: Asia, through North America, and onto Europe. Number three, we're looking at taking advantage of the high latitude location that we have at the top of the world in Utqiagvik. We built the ground station with a partner, Atlas Space Operations. That ground station's been operating for almost 2 years now. We envision that high latitude location to be a global competitor to all of the satellites that are being launched, one after another, for Earth observation, for remote sensing, climate change management, so on and so forth. Polar orbit satellites go around the Earth approximately 14 times a day. The higher latitude you are, the more of those passes you can see in a day. So those are opportunities to deliver data down to the ground station and out to the cloud or to the major internet exchanges for processing. That is going to be attractive to global carriers like Verizon and AT&T. Those are the three main components of our mission, and we call that Alaska In, Alaska Out, and Alaska Up. That kind of wraps up how we look at things and what we're looking to do in the next few years. There'll be lots of work in that area. There'll be lots of work in the high latitude ground station area. We see that expanding and requiring support systems there as well. Network operations center, things of that nature that will help in the economic development of those areas as well.